Good morning. Well, Judge Timothy Kelly said that Enrique Tarrio was the ultimate leader of a conspiracy to obstruct the peaceful transfer of power. That's the proceedings that were happening just down the road from this court at the US Capitol on January the 6th. His counsel, Tarrio's counsel, had argued that he wasn't even in DC that day, so he couldn't be held responsible for the actions of those who were other Proud Boys members. But the judge in sentencing said that someone as intelligent, as savvy as Tarrio, it actually worked in his favor that he could distance himself somewhat by having been outside DC on that day. Now, the judge said that he looked at other sentences which were comparable. Another Proud Boys member was sentenced to 18 years in this court last week. He also looked at the sentencing of Stuart Rhodes. He was the leader of the Oath Keepers group. He also received an 18-year sentence on seditious conspiracy charges. But Judge Timothy Kelly has come down with this 22-year sentence. As you say, the longest we've seen so far in cases related to January 6th. The judge is a Trump appointee, and it gives you some sense of the length of sentence that people are prepared to hand down in Jan 6 cases. And that's certainly interesting if and when we ever do see the trial of Donald Trump over Jan 6 charges, and that would be here at this very court, Michael.
Interesting indeed. Now, it was a tearful address by Enrique Tarrio to the court ahead of that sentencing. Barbara, talk us through that.
Yes, somewhat surprising address. This sort of strong man, this former Proud Boys leader, was tearful. He asked the judge for mercy. He said he felt he'd let his family down. And he said he was sorry for the suffering of the Capitol police officers, for the members of Congress, and for the residents of DC. But the judge said that that statement was better than nothing. But Tarrio hadn't showed any remorse in the past, and he had been convicted of this very serious crime. So it'll be interesting to see what any further statements from jail are from Enrique Tarrio, because this was the first time that we'd heard him say sorry. But the judge pointed out he didn't actually say sorry for what happened at the Capitol, for the seditious conspiracy act, but just for the suffering of people wrapped up in that.
Well, he's got a lot of time to reflect on his actions. Barbara Miller, thank you.